Kedy jste došli?
Došli smo recimo
Všechno 80 a vejště. Když vidíš ty lidi, ano. To teda. To je sve penziony. Penzisty.
Da, nešto pensioni, a nešto prije.
Ale ten strom krásný.
Boca Grande, Gasparillo Island. Da?
Idemo tamo na onu plažu.
Piknik area.
Da, ovdje manje duva. Aha. Tamo duva, ovdje manje.
Ja. Voda ladna.
Izvini.
Ovako. I
Vidite
čekaj,
o to?
ovako, ajde da se vidi American Spirit.
American Spirit.
Bravo. Savršen.
Na zdravlje.
Na zdravlje.
Na zdravlje.
Na zdravlje.
Zdravi.
Na zdravlje.
No. Dobrze to uważam.
Da se vidi raskoš. Ha.
Ali to je super, že je dobrá klima, teplo.
Baš nam je dobro vino. Dobro je ovo naše. Hladno, pitko, ali je ovo vaše. Gde mi danas idemo?
Wriggling.
Já jsem tenhle strom. Špatně seš otočená. Strašně máš otevřenou pusu, ošklivý. To je lepší.
A sad ti slike ne ide, ali kako se...
Dám slik na mesac. To je duo.
Readers should be asking, if they don't have wristbands, as far as I'm concerned, the readers should be asking if they either pay the ticket or they produce the thing on their phone, show the thing on their phone. If they show the thing on their phone, then we can announce.
A bezna, opa. Tako znači. Zaigru mi prst. Skroz.
To podobno to zeleni.
Aha, žad, žad. Jake.
Za našu národní divadlo.
Za školský tvár. Aha.
Tak teď mučili, že ne?
Ça c'est vert. Ça sent Bon. Casalo.
Co?
Questa carta
Perché non riesci a fare tutte, sempre le portate.
c'è il gusto.
See the domo, there's the domo back there. This is
koristiti kao tanjir.
Silver Springs entrance. Stop.
To není možný. To má listy jako list, jak má to dá. A má menší.
Is it coming down?
It's the green and white boat in front of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Izvoli, idemo.
Look at all the fish down there. Oh my god. Oh, there's a baby turtle. Little guy. Baby turtle. There's gonna be a lot of
Goes out of these springs every 24 hours. Water is 99.8% pure, 72 degrees all year round, and flows at a current of about 5 miles an hour. And this river does flow north to the Ocklawaha River in about 4.5 miles. There is an underground cave system beneath us, and when it rains, that rain travels through the earth, and it collects down there in that underground cave system, and it forms a river. And that river gets pushed up by the pressure of the water, and out through the springs it comes onto this. So there's 249 of these springs or vents on a 6-mile river and about 5,000 acres of land, and that's what the state took over and bought it from a private company about 6 years ago now. And they can hold their breath for 10 to 12 minutes at a time. So they're excellent fishermen, and now the Anhinga doesn't have. Try it again.
Oh my god, the baby's
Oh, the baby's First boat ever found in Florida. So now that's made of cypress trees. And cypress trees are what the Seminoles used to call the eternal wood. And the reason they did that is because cypress trees release a chemical from their trunk that makes out of a cypress tree. That's how that tree breathes. Now if you cut one of those knees off, the whole tree dies. So don't ever do that because they are protected and it'll cost you. But now cypress trees are very slow growing trees. So these trees only grow an inch every 7 to 10 years. Found this tree and an old boat, and that boat is from the Spanish. So they were the second to arrive after the Timucua, and they left their boat. So now we have some. And they only grow in the water or around marshland, swamp.
Silver Spring, Florida, 2024. Ako i krst skroz do gore.
So, when he built it, though, he built it right across from our old jail, which is all fun and dandy, because we found that us inmates are making all those rich folks. Yes, y'all want to get a rich folk here? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, I found rich. The hotel's like in the center of town, kind of by where it is still here. It's currently, whatever currently is Flagler Hall. Yeah. Now, this first Flagler, do you want these rich folks?
Come over and check in that, just let the dispatcher know, hey, I'm grabbing my paperwork or whatever.
All we have to do is be distracted.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we exit stop number 1, I'm going to tell you all about a little work program that Sheriff
Hasta
Perry put
luego,
together.
everybody.
See, if
See
you
you
had a
later.
job that required a little
Hasta
more
la
muscle than you
vista,
might have had on
baby.
hand back in the day, you'd make your way down here to the old jail and have a chat with Sheriff Perry. And for a fee, Sheriff Perry would put together a chain gang of sorts, put them out on the manly portable jail car to help you do your job. Essentially, the jail car was nothing more than a prison bus. The accommodations there were less than human. It was bad, even by prisoner standards. And while you did have the same type of accommodations on the car, dealing with less people had to make it better. It had to. Now, depending on the time of year, why would I throw that out there? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Florida again. And speaking of Puerto Rico, there was a young explorer there. His name, Juan Ponce de Leon. Now, Juan, he was the governor of Puerto Rico for a while. While he heard from the natives that there was a fountain. And then finally, he put together a crew, let curiosity get the best of him, put together a crew and set sail. However, he missed Bimini altogether, just north of Puerto Rico. Bodies. A traditional burial was out of the question. It was going to take way too much time and manpower. So he put their bodies into the Bay of the Dancing Dolphins. Look to your left. See that body of water across the field? That's the Bay of the Dancing Dolphins. But 265 dead bodies. Palm tree trunks over here. Now that's known as the Cubo Line. And it used to run walls. They encompassed the entire city, creating a walled city. And another name for that is a presidio. Now, also to your right, ladies and gentlemen, if I said left earlier, I meant right. If I do that and you don't see what I'm talking about, look the other way. It was where the Rosario line and the Cubo line intersected, creating that presidio. Now, also to your right, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see another low-cut wall of palm tree trunks, but this one's different. Notice 24/7. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if the height of the wall bothers anybody, I get it. You're not alone. There's a scaled-down replica of the San Marco. But I got to be honest, if this is scaled down, San Marco really must have been a beast of a hotel, because that's a large hotel right there. Now, the demise of the San Marco was what always interested me the most. You see, it burned down mysteriously. About 3, not making any accusations with that, though, merely an observation. It was a mysterious fire, though, and to this day they still don't know the cause of the blaze, so take it with a grain of salt. Now, this is stop number 2, which is the visitor center. Inside, you'll see that when they would crack them, they could be heard from well over a mile away. Hence the term, the crackeros. But the crackers also had several dishes they used to like to eat, and one of them was known as swamp cabbage. Now, to attain swamp cabbage, you got to drop a sable palm tree, take the heart of it out, and boil. Next time you go into a restaurant, ask them, hey, you got swamp cabbage on the menu? They're probably going to look at you and laugh. Hey, nah, we don't have that on the menu today. Oh, you don't have it today. What about for a blue plate special sometime? It does beg the question, though, if this was such a good recipe, what happened to it? Now, sable palm tree does happen to be the state tree of Florida. If you look to your right, you know, but don't let that fool you. There's well over 2,000 people buried there. Back in 1821, a yellow fever epidemic whipped through town and wiped out 1/3 of the population here. If you were not Catholic, they buried you in this cemetery. Now, the people were dropping like flies because of this epidemic, so they had to bury them fast. So what they would do, ladies and gentlemen, look to your left. You see the Potter's Wax Museum and the old drugstore? Now, we're going to start with T.W. Spicinger. See, he was the pharmacist. His name, Henry Flagler. Now, Henry, he made a good portion deep into Henry's history here in a little bit, but now you have a face to put with the name when we do. And the American Revolution got wind of that. They came down here at their Sunday best, sold enough tea and crumpets, ladies and gentlemen, raised enough money to keep those gates right where they are, reminding St. Augustine all the while, they're not an eyesore nor are they a traffic nuisance. What they are is a monument. If you're disembarking at 4, please wait for me to come to a complete.
lake if we don't get going. Here. I don't know how to set this for more. Supposed to go straight and then turn right.
Dřevěná.
You got it? Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
To je taky skoro. Akorát mu do té, když to natáčí.
Prvo desno,
Ja.
sad na pići?
Ni jelo. Pići i jelo. Možda imaju nešto. Have a wonderful week.
You too. Enjoy.
I need a meatball parmesan. A meatball parmesan. Gotcha. Genova. And then a white pizza with the one without the.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, when the Spanish were building St. Augustine, they built it as a fort, right? Over to your right, catch 27 to the right, that little family restaurant, excellent local seafood. On your left, see this grid? It's going to the door of the street entrance. That's how you know the difference. Now, a typical Spanish window treatment in the colonial home. If you want to hear some good live music, Stop 7 is your best option for listeners. For the Louis Tiffany to install all the windows on that church sanctuary. All right, stop number 8. Wait for the bell. When I ring it, exit only to the right, like you're backing down a ladder. College campus, the entire world. Now, these church sanctuaries that you're looking at, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. preached sermons in these sanctuaries during the civil rights movement of the 1960s. All right, right now we're...
Sir and Chief Conductor of Historic Tours of America.
Here we are. Period was a shrimping industry, and 80% of the shrimpers. It's the St. Augustine Boatyard. The St. Augustine Boatyard was the work there were women because women rolled cigars better than the men. All right, wait for that bell. Exit to the right, like you're backing down the ladder now.
Sweet.
Ma non è volanta to motorka trojką.
A ja, vidiš šta je ovi.
Gde nešto? Možda opet trku.
Nedáňa.
Ale já jí musím dát peníze, to ne.